Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today we're going to solve one of the coolest questions, which is squares of a sorted array. So basically, this question is quite impressive. What the question is saying, if you carefully look at over here, they are saying like we have given an integer array of nums, okay, which is sorted in non-decreasing order, which means it is sorting in descending order. All right. So no, I mean it's sorting in ascending order. My mistake. And written an array of a square in the same order. Okay, so we have to return the square in ascending order as well. Okay, so let me just explain you this question with a very simple and brute force solution. First of all, with a brute force. Okay, so we have to always try to go, like always you will go with the brute force solution in the initial one, then you will figure out to how to optimize this one. All right, so let's just know how you're going to solve it. Let's say for in the case right now we have something arrays like this: 0 1 2 3 4. So it is in the non-ascending order, it means it is in ascending order. All right, so what we do, we have to square them. All right, so if we create a new array and we will square it over here, then we will get something like 1 4 9 and 16, and we got this thing in our non-descending order or non-decreasing order. Right, so now the things come over here is, you will say like the time complexity, how much we are dealing with over here right now, where the time complexity is big of O(n). Okay, why? Because we are just squaring all the items one by one. All right, so this is a simple example. Let's say we have something like this. Okay, you will say, dude, this is in the non-decreasing order as well. I say it is in that, but when you square this thing, you will find something like this: 16 1 0 9 and 100. Okay, so you will say, yeah, this thing is like not making sense, because 1 has to become first and 0 has to become in the first index. All right, so how do we do? So I will say like, okay, we will use some method to sort our array, and then you will say like, yeah, it's simple to do it. We simply sort them using that sorting method, and still our time complexity is off. And no, now our time complexity will be changed. Now our time complexity will become O of log n. I hope you are getting what the question is saying. Okay, so the time complexity become now O of log n, big O of log n. So, but you, if carefully look at over here, they are saying follow up squaring each element and sorting the new array is very trivial. Okay, could you find any O of n solution using a different approach? So for that we will go for a optimal solution as well. So I hope this thing is clear, like how we are using brute force. So what we did, we just simply we will simply create a new array, and where we put our squares, all of them, and then what we will do, we will just sort them using a built-in method or like anything like that. All right, so this is the brute force. I will tell you two methods. So one is brute force and one is the optimal. So what is optimal is, we will use two pointer approach to solve them. Okay, so you will say how. Let me just explain. Let me erase everything from over here. All right, so let me just go over here. Okay, let me take that's previous example. And I will just take a snip of this. Okay, this is my snippet. So we have like this over here. Okay, what I will do, I will say, okay, I have I will point you this one in, I will just put this one in the middle. That will be more great. And here we go, guys. So I hope this thing is clear. Okay, and let me create one new array where we will store our final result. So in this one we will store our final result. I hope this thing is making some sense, like what we are doing. So how many they have? 1 2 3 4 5. So there are 5. 1 2 3 4 and 5. 1 2 3 4 5. All right, so let's get started. So what I will do, I will put my one I pointer over here, and I will put my j pointer over here. Okay, and I will put for this let's say this is my result array. Okay, and I will put my one index pointer over here. So this is a two pointer approach we are using to fill this result array. Okay, so in this one you will say like we are dealing with the time complexity of big O of n. That what the question is saying. Okay, so what we will do, we'll first of all simply check. All right, so if you carefully look at over here, this negative and positive, they are like, if you see, they are like kind of similar. Why? Because let's say for example, if we have -4 over here and I have +2 over here, so when I square that, then it will become 16 and it will become 4. So now which one is greater? Now this one is greater, so it has to come backward. Or if you flip this one, let's say you have something like -2 over here and +4 over here, then which one is greater? Than 4 and 16? Then 16 is greater at the end. So it means like you know, initially it does not matter, but after squaring it really matters, like how we gonna put this thing in our final result array. Okay, so what I'm doing, that's why I'm putting it from the back side. Okay, so from the back side what will happen, I will put my biggest one in the back and then the smallest one in the starting phase. Okay, so let's say I have 10 and I, okay, j and I. So 10 minus 4, so once I square of 10, 10 of square is 10 into 10, which is half of 100. Okay, so 100 is, and I is minus 4 of square, which will be minus 4 into minus 4, which will be 16. Okay, so which one is greater? 100 is greater. So what I will do, I will put my 100 over here and I will shift my j pointer from here. Okay, and I will shift my index pointer over here as well. It will move over here. Right, now I will again compare minus 4 with minus 3. So minus 4 is 16 and 3 will be 3 square is 3 into 3, which will be 9. Right, so which one is greater? Still 16 is greater. So what I will do, I will simply move my sorry, my mistake. What I will do, I will simply move my I index or ith value from ith variable from over here, and I will fill my 16 over here, and then what I will do, I will move my index pointer from over here to over here. Okay, so we are putting in our result, okay, like this. All right, so now what will happen? So what we just did it, we compare these two. Let me just clear this. So we have 9 left. 9 is our j, and we have minus 1. So minus 1 of square is minus 1 into minus 1, which will be 1. Okay, so now what I will do, I will again check which one is greater. I will say j is greater. What I will do, then I move my j from over here, and I will fill in my index, which is 9, and I will move my index as well from over here to over here. All right, guys. Now again, what I will do, I will again check which one is greater. So we have 1 and we have 0. So 0 square is 0. 0 into 0 is 0. All right. So we will again check which one is greater. So I will say now I is greater. So what I will do, I will put my 1 over here. Okay, let me clear this one. So I have put my 1 over here, and what I will do, I will move my I pointer to the further one, to the j, and my index will move over here. Okay, so now what will happen, I will okay, one more thing, my j pointer will try to no, till now we are okay, till now we are okay, so never mind. Right, now what will happen, my I and j, they are both on the same position. Okay, so I will select once they are on the same position, so I will till then work. Okay, what happened, like if I square them as well, so 0 square is 0, so I know already 0 square is 0. So what I will do, I will try to initially my j pointer is pointing to 0, but my I pointer coming over here. So let's say like I move my j pointer over here. So what I will do, I will create a while loop. So my while loop only work till my I is less than or equals to j. Okay, sorry, if it's close the j, then I will simply break my loop. It means like we have filled our all the result array. If you see, we just filled it. So 0, 1, 9 and 0, 1, 9, 16 and 100 is our answer. So if you look at over here, 0, 1, 9, 16, 100 is our answer. Right, so this is the optimal approach, which is using 2 pointer. Okay, so let's just start solving this one. So first of all, what I'm doing, I'm using my brute force solution. So my brute force to solve this. Alright, so I just mentioned over here. Let's start. So first of all, what I will do, I will create one result array. Initially, which size will be of nums dot len, right? Size will be similar to nums dot len, nums array. Right. Now what I will do, I will just run a simple for loop from 0 to array. Okay, nums of length. I will increment, and what I will do, I will say result of I. So put in my result array ith value and square it. So we have to square nums of I into nums of I. Alright, what will happen till now? We just get our complete square variable over here. So like we filled our result array, but we just square them. Okay, so they are something like, let's say if you look at our example, so we have something like 16, 1, 0, 9 and 100. So they are not in non-decreasing order, so they are not in ascending order. So we have to make them in that order. First of all, for that, what I will do, I will simply call create one method arrays.sort, and in this one I will put my result. So by doing this, my result will be sorted. Okay, and I will simply return my result over here. Okay, so we just did it. Let me just run this one and see what will happen. Yeah, we is accepting, submitted, and heavy voice. So if you see like it is not a good approach. The runtime is not to get as well. It's 5 milliseconds and taking too much time. Okay, because I told you it's taking off log n. Now what I will do, I will use my another approach. So just if you want to take a snapshot of that, just take it. So we are moving we are moving further on. Okay, so what I will do, I will use my another best approach, which is 2-pointer approach. Okay, so let me just mark it over here. So this is now our 2-pointer approach. Okay, so how we gonna deal this one as well? Again, first of all, what I have to do, I have to create one answer array, result array, where I will put my all the square result. Okay, so and the size will be similar of nums.length. Okay, now what I will do, I will create one my I variables pointing at the starting index, and one my j variable which is pointing at my end of the index. Nums dot length -1. And one more thing, I have to create one my index, which helps to fill my result array from the back. So nums dot length -1. Alright guys, I hope this thing is clear. Now what I will do, if you know, we will run a while loop till I less than equals to j. Okay, and we will make a simple if condition. If I will say, before creating a if condition, what I will do, I will try to make it sort it out, like we make it a little bit easy handy. What I will do, I will create one val1 and val2. Val1 is square of I and val2 is square of j. Okay, so I will say val1 equals to nums of I into nums of I, then my val2 will be of j, nums of j into nums of j. Alright guys, I hope this thing is clear. Now what I will do, I will check if is val1 greater than val2. If so, it means like is the ith value is greater than jth value. If so, then what I will do, I will put in my result of index. Sorry guys, so what just happened, like my browser just got crashed, so that's why like I'm recording the audio clip over here. So basically what I did over here, if you carefully look, then I just simply put my result of index in my value 1 in my result index, because value 1 is greater, and I include my I plus plus further on the forward side. Okay, so I hope this thing is clear. So let's now move to our rest of the code. So from now my recording is starting. Okay, so see you over there. Alright guys, so now what I will do, I will simply create one my else condition. Like otherwise what can happen, my val2 is greater than val1, that can be possible. Alright, so wait a sec, just wait. Right, if that's the condition, like is my val2 is greater than my val1, then what I will do, I will just simply say, then do one thing, then in my result index point, in my result index pointer, then you have to put the value of val2. Okay, and decrease the j. So we have to decrement our jth index. Okay, so like we are coming like this, so we have to go backward on. Okay, so till then I and j does not meet. And finally, don't forget to decrement our index up as well, because we are putting our initially our pointer is at back, so it has to go further on. Okay, so index minus, and here you guys. So finally return our result. That's all. So let me just spell it correct. Alright, so guys, let me just run this code. Okay, and here we go. So something happened, like my browser get stuck, it's got lagged, so that's why I have to erase everything. So this is 2-pointer approach, so I just pointing again over here, 2-pointer approach. Alright guys, I hope this thing is clear. So it's accepting. Finally, let me just submit this one as well. So if you see, it's saying like it is getting 100% submission, but the thing is like in this one we are dealing with the time conversion off, and so that does not matter over here. If you look at over in this condition, like I use the same code as getting 100% submission. Let me just submit it again. So you see like it's nothing good again, and still I think that there's too much load on the server. So if you look at this code, so in this one we are dealing with the same thing over here. You see like we are getting 100% faster runtime. So let me just go on down. So you see like the code is similar, exactly similar like what we did over there. So guys, I hope this question is crystal clear to you, like what we are doing over here. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say like if you have if you understand the complete 2 approach, then do hit the like button, and thank you very much for watching this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care, bye bye, and I literally love you guys. Believe me, I love you. I fucking love you.